Good evening, and for tonight I'm going to do you a walkthrough with the Arc and Oracle deck by Bernadette King. She has a website called whatismyspiritanimal.com, called Wild Animals, I think. If you PM me, I'll try and find you the link. These cards are quite big. I don't use them for many of my readings, but they're very good if you want more like a spiritual take on things, because it's more a shamanic deck as it's based on animals. Most of the animals in the deck are Australian or New Zealand, so there's not any British creatures as such. There's also a mythic creature section and a mother and child, their expansion decks for the Art and Oracle Tarot deck sets. And they are quite big cards, especially for me. I've got little hands, so that's the back of the cards. Got the mountain and the reflection in the water. And then I'll go through these. So we've got Wolf for the Knight of Pentacles. Very nice imagery there. But I do follow Wolf Spirit and Raven, my other totem, which is quite funny, just turned up at the next card. For the Magician, I quite like the fact she's put the Raven on there, because a lot of magicians are associated with ravens and crows. Let's turn that one round. And we have Gorilla, 7 of Wands. The Horse for the Chariot, which is a lot of horses are depicted on the Chariot card. So again, she's tied that in with the original deck styles. So you got black and white opposites. Got Tiger, King of Wands. So the usual, normally Wands is lion, but still a big cat nonetheless for the fire element. And then for Bald Eagle, we have the Emperor, or the Emperor, we have the Bald Eagle, depends how you want me to say it. I suppose I can understand why she's put the imagery on there, but this is quite a powerful totem animal. The author, Bernadette King, classes spirit animals as spirit, guide and totem animals. She separates them into 3 different parts, which is quite an interesting take on it. Queen of Cups, we have Jellyfish. She's a bit random, but it does, I suppose it's ocean, isn't it? Connected with cups, water. And for 4 of Pentacles, we have the Caterpillar. Quite a funny looking caterpillar, but yeah, it's quite a, because it's an earthy card, so that's why we've got the insects. Then for 9 of Pentacles, we have the White Peacock. And for the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Bear. Now, this is from the Mother and Child expansion deck imagery, because there are cards where they have cubs. In this case, it's bear and adult bears, as you'll see as I go through the walkthrough. Another bear, pair even, can't speak, is a polar bear, a star. And for the Devil, we got the Shark. Now, I'm not quite very happy that she's put the Shark on the Devil card, because the sharks are, I feel, are often demonised by the world, and they're actually hunted and killed more by man than they actually kill men over across the world. So I was hoping that she wouldn't put them as the Devil, as a temptation card, but there you go. We have a Great White there. We have the Hotazin, I think that's how you pronounce it, for the Lovers, which is a very strange bird that I never heard of, so I've had to research that. And we have the Snake for the Tower, again, demonising some imagery which has long been connected. Again, snakes, I think, get a bad rap as well as the sharks, so the Tower. So, yeah, I suppose it was difficult to put any negative onto the animal spirits. But yeah, it's a shame that the snake's then been demonised again. And we got the frog, 4 of cups. Very calm looking frog there on his lily pad. We have Black Panther, Queen of Wands. Now normally Queen of Wands is depicted with lions, but as long as it's still a big cat, so that's good. But in this case it's a panther, which is a bit more sensual creature. Then we have Strength, we have the lion, which is normally connected with the Strength card. Flamingo, 2 of Wands, as you see, because he's only balancing on the one leg. Weasel, 7 of Swords. So the animals that are given a bad rep are put on the swords, as well as the Major Arcana negative cards. We have 3 of Wands, the Rooster. We have the 6 of Cups, Otter. Oh, it's raining. And we have Page of Swords, Cat. So I'm not quite sure why the cat's on the swords. But there you go. Nice picture of a cat there. And we have Cow for the Empress, which does have cow energy on the Empress cards because it's to do with fertility, growth and abundance. And cattle was originally the wealth of mankind. And then we have one of my favourites, 2 of Swords, the blue-footed booby, which I think is a bit sad they're putting him on the swords, but he is quite a funny character. He always makes me smile. And if, like me, you've probably not heard of some of these creatures. Mouse, 3 of Pentacles. Very cute there with his little piece of food or nut in his little hands. Pangolin, I don't know how you pronounce them. Poor creatures that are very, what's the word, on the danger list now. Unfortunately, 5 of Pentacles. Then we have an albino bat, the Hanged Man. Then we have 10 of Wands, the Scarab. I quite like this because of the Egyptian tie to it. Hummingbird, 4 of Wands. Eight of Cups is the Walrus. Eight of Pentacles, the Giraffe. The World card, McCall. Again, not quite sure why it's been given the World card, but there you go. It displays more in the book, but I haven't actually got the book to hand at the moment. 2 of Pentacles, Chimpanzee, sitting on the end of a log there. King of Cups, Octopus. Ocean creatures related to the cups suit. Let's turn this one around. And we have pufferfish or blowfish, as most people know it as. 9 of Cups. Page of Wands is the raccoon. The Hierophant is the stag. It's connected to, like most spiritual paths, is a stag in some deity. In some pantheon somewhere, there's always a stag depicted. So that's why she's attached to the Hierophant. Hierophant, however you say it. You have the Black Swan, 9 of Swords. With the moon in the background. The Bluebird, 3 of Swords. We have another Mom and Piggy one. Out in the expansion deck is a Ten of Pentacles and Pig. Or piglets, I should say. Eight of Swords is the Woodpecker. Make sure they don't fall on the floor. And the Seven of Cups is the Beaver, chewing the way in his bit of wood. Ten of Swords is the Hyena. Dragonfly is the Eight of Wands. And the Two of Cups is the Warthog. Ace of Wands is the Squirrel. The Hermit is the Snow Leopard. Temperance is the Manta Ray. Page of Cups is the Alligator. Stork is the Six of Swords. Manatee is the Five of Cups. Three of Cups is the Penguin. Rabbit is the Seven of Pentacles. The Four is the Puffin. Oh. And then we have the Four of Swords, which is the Sloth. Five of Swords is the Fly. I do like the fact that she's included insects in the deck. Six of Pentacles is the Goat. Goats are considered hard-working and star sign of Capricorn. Then we have Wheel of Fortune. We have the Bee, which also needs protecting. Then we have Spider, the High Priestess. I can see why she's put the spider on here. Doesn't actually look too scary image for spiders. Nautilus, Ace of Cups. It's another sea creature. The White Buffalo, Ace of Pentacles, just sacred to the Native Americans. Firefly, Six of Wands. Duck for Sun, quite a nice positive card. I quite like this one. It's quite a happy card, which it should be for the sun. Fox, Knight of Wands. Condor, King of Swords. Scorpion, the Nine of Wands. The Seropia moth, I think I've said that wrong, but there we go, for death. Moths are often associated with death as well, so I can understand why she's put that one there. King of Pentacles, Rhinoceros. Judgment is the Whale. The Moon is the Owl. It couldn't be anything other really, could it? Elephant is Justice. Hawk is the Ace of Swords. Jaguar, Queen of Swords. seal, 10 of Cups, quite a happy looking seal there. Then we had Knight of Cups, the dolphin. Roadrunner, as we all know from our childhood, and the Wild Coyote. Knight of Swords in the deck. Tasmanian Devil, 5 of Wands. And the last one we have Camel, Page of Pentacles. And that concludes the first part of the Arc and Oracle deck set. Part 2 will be following shortly.